Hi guys, it is Daphne of Cafe and Laptop, and today is the Ask Daphne show over at the Social Biz Cafe. I guess I will start putting the link for the Social Biz Cafe if you're interested in joining and submitting your questions. So today I have three questions, really excited about them. The first one is does cold marketing still work? I think is how it was phrased. Hold on, I'm actually going to look at it because I thought it was a cool question. What does it say? Is cold marketing ever good? So I am not, I repeat, I am not a salesperson. But if I do speak to other salespeople, they will tell you that cold marketing still does work. I am a social media and online strategist. So when I think about when I think about cold marketing and social media, I basically have to remind people that social media is a tool. Social media is not the end all be all of everything. So you would still have to find a way to market to these people and sell to these people and interact with them. Oh my goodness, look at that on the side. My flower thing just fell. Oops. Okay. On to another note. So if you are going to cold market, I think that it is still part of a good tool that you can utilize. And you have to think strategically about how you are going to leverage your cold marketing with your social media efforts. I always recommend to people that if they're going to utilize social media, one of the biggest things that they want to do is drive people to their email list. So if you are doing some kind of cold marketing via email, via newsletters, mail, telephone calls, things like that, you want to make sure that you figure out a way to get them on your email list. Because if you get them on your email list, you could have different strategies as far as how you are going to maintain communications with them and nurture those communications and those relationships. So I hope that answers the question. Sadly, I'm not a salesperson. I really need to get better at sales. I totally, utterly suck at it, but it will happen. Now, the next question I got was, what is the best time to post on social media? Holy cow, that is like a huge one. But I'm going to show you some little tips. The first thing that I want you guys to understand when it comes to what is a good time to post on social media, this goes back to things that I talk about on the Facebook group and when I do some webinars, is it's always to understand your analytics, understand what reporting tools that you are utilizing. So before I'm going to go on my Facebook page so that I can share with you one of the places that you can find on Facebook to figure out what's a good time to post. Just setting everything up so that I can share my screen with you guys. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen so I can show you guys at least one thing that you can utilize on Facebook to see when you should go on. So when you are on your Facebook page, right, you would go into Insights. So this is your page. You would go into Insights. And when you go into Insights, you're going to click on the Post tab. When you click on the Post tab, you're going to see all these different times that come on. And it lets you know approximately what time the people who already like the things on your page are on Facebook. So for me, it would not be ideal for me to post things at 4 a.m. I mean, I'm not even up at 4 a.m. Eastern, but it wouldn't be smart for me to post something at 4 a.m. because majority of my people are not on Facebook at 4 a.m. So I would want to look to see when is the best time to post, looking at when the highest volume of people are on my page. So for Facebook, that's how I would do it. And sometimes you don't have enough, information to figure out when are all these people on. So rather than just say, you know what, I'm not going to post, keep posting, test it out, and then go back and look at your analytics and see, okay, I posted on such and such time, and I got a lot of engagement at this time. So unfortunately, I can't say this is the best time to post on social media. I can tell you that you really do have to look at your audience insights. You have to look at your reporting. You have to utilize some measurement tools to figure out when is the best time to post. I can give you some rough estimates out there as far as, how often you can post. And like I tell people, I normally hate giving this information out, but statistically speaking, and you will always hear me say statistically speaking if I don't know the numbers for sure, because I can't guarantee it across the board. But on average, you can post 2 times a day on your Facebook page. For myself, I think I normally post in the morning and in the evening because that's just when most of my people are on. On Instagram, you could post 1 to 2 times a day. I've been playing around with my analytics and looking at my analytics. You can utilize something like Iconosquare to look at your analytics for Instagram. And so I tend to post around 3:30 in the afternoon on my Instagram, and I get some really good engagement at around that time for myself. On LinkedIn, you can post 1 time a day on LinkedIn. And for me, I only do it Monday through Friday. Why? Because I don't find that I get as much engagement on Saturdays and Sundays on LinkedIn. And when you think about the population on LinkedIn, it's a much more professional platform. So most people utilize it for work and or business. Ooh. And for LinkedIn, I tend to post in the afternoon, and I choose to post in the afternoon because I think about when I worked a 9 to 5, what time of the day would I take a break? And it was always for my 3:30 coffee, even though I am drinking coffee already. Ooh, in my hashtag mug. Anyway, so Twitter is also one of those that is constant. So ideally, you should post about 10 times a day on Twitter. And I know that sounds totally and utterly crazy. People are like, well, how the hell do you post 10 times a day on Twitter? Well, the way that you can look at it is the fact that you can post on Twitter, and that includes, repurposing content. It includes retweets. It includes maybe some images that you've posted on Instagram. So I'm not going to keep going on and on because I think sometimes when I do, people get a little overwhelmed. And then the last question that I had for the Ask Daphne episode was, in the Facebook group, I posted a quick tip that I have for how I utilize my Facebook ads. And someone asked, does that tip work for events? And the thing is, it does. It works for any kind of ad that you utilize. Basically, what you have to do is you have to go into the ad itself. You can click on the engagement and you'll see who has either liked or commented on the post, and you can invite them there. So before I turn this off, I'm going to jump real quick into the group to see if there are any other questions. Remember, when I turn this way, it's because I'm checking those out. Let's see. Just going to refresh the page. Okay, nope, I think I am all set for today. So thank you guys so much. I'm glad I was able to answer those 3 questions. And again, I'll be here next Saturday. And what I realized is that 11 o'clocks don't seem to work too well. I will post a reminder at 11 o'clock and I will go live at 11:30. And I will also put a link on the bottom of this video for anyone who is interested in joining the Social Biz Cafe. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.